Welcome to She Wrote Plays, new takes on works from a century ago by neglected women playwrights, talented writers whose theatrical contributions have been largely forgotten, but their feminist themes are still resonant today. This series of audio dramas is produced by WTJU and the Department of Drama at the University of Virginia. It's made possible by a UVA faculty research grant for the arts. This season of She Wrote Plays features plays by Alice Gerstenberg, Rachel Crothers, May Miller, Susan Glassbell, and Mary Burrill. Episode number 2, Woman's Honor by Susan Glassbell. Woman's Honor was first performed as part of the 1917-1918 season of the groundbreaking theater group Provincetown Players, co-founded by Susan Glassbell. The emergence of the Provincetown Players has been called the most important innovative moment in American theater, and was part of what became known as the Little Theater movement. Disillusioned by the commercial productions of Broadway, the Provincetown Players sought to foster a more original and experimental form of drama, not dependent on wide commercial success. The Provincetown Players is largely known for discovering Eugene O'Neill and producing his first plays, but is also significant for producing the plays of Susan Glassbell, who became arguably America's most important female playwright. First recognized for her short stories, she also wrote 9 novels and 15 plays, including her Pulitzer Prize-winning play of 1930, Allison's House. A room in the sheriff's house, which is used for conferences. At the rear is a door into the hall. At the left, a door leads to an adjoining room. There is also a door at the right, going to the corridor which connects this house with the jail. The lawyer and the prisoner are found in heated conversation. The prisoner, an attractive young man, is seated and has just turned away from the lawyer, irritated.
You know that murder is no laughing matter.
Was I laughing?
Where were you on the night of October 25th? From midnight to 8 a.m. That's the question. That's the whole key to your case. You were with someone that can provide your alibi that entire time, but you refuse to identify her. And why?
Because a woman's honor is at stake.
Because a woman's honor is at stake. And you think she's worth it?
Of course she is.
And of course she won't come forward herself. I suppose she's got a husband. I suppose he'd divorce her. Then she wouldn't be asked out to tea quite so often. Good Lord. Die for something real, not for her.
You and I have different ideals, Mr. Foster. There are things we don't discuss.
There are things we have to discuss. Since you insist on this silly romantic ideal, then we have to work with that.
What do you mean?
Public feeling has got to swing toward you, or the jury will say you murdered Erwalt. If we can't have an alibi, we'll have a hero.
How will you manage that?
Beautifully. I had a meeting with a newspaper friend of mine. He wrote it up quite well. A life for a life. That's catchy, right? Listen to this. Gordon Wallace languishes in his cell while some woman is safe in her shielded home. Charged with the murder of John Erwalt, young Wallace fails to cut the chain of circumstantial evidence with an alibi. Where was Gordon Wallace on the night of October 25th? He maintains a dogged silence. Behind that silence rests a woman's honor. And so on, etc. Good job.
You had no right to give out a story without
Of course
my
I
consent.
had the right. And the duty. If I can't get your consent to save your life, then I'll save it without your consent.
How will this save it?
How little romantic young men know the romantic sex. Wives, including, I hope, jurors' wives, will cry, "Don't let that chivalrous young man die." Women just love to have their honor shielded. It's very touching to them.
Mr. Foster, I dislike your attitude toward women. Laugh at me if you will, but I have respect and reverence for women. I believe it is perfectly true that men must guard them. Call me a romantic if you want, but I've had a mother, a sister, a sweetheart. Yes, I am ready to die to shield a woman's honor.
No! You shall not die!
Who are you?
I have come!
Well, obviously.
What's going on?
I have come to save you!
Oh. So this young man was with you on the night of October 25th.
Yes.
No, she wasn't.
Hush! Don't try to keep the lady from doing what she is determined to do.
Yes. You cannot keep me from doing what I have determined to do.
Then you are prepared to testify that on the night of October 25th, Gordon Wallace was with you from 12 o'clock midnight till 8 the next morning.
I suppose. I mean, yes.
He was with you that entire time? Continuously?
Sure.
Your name is?
I don't know this woman. I never saw her before. Lady, don't do this.
But I have done it.
And I greatly respect you for doing it. You are very unlike most of your sex. Now, your name?
Mrs. Oscar Duncan.
And Mrs. Duncan, you live at... And Mrs. Duncan, you... Someone may be coming in. Mrs. Duncan, can you step in this room and wait? Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, young man.
Good morning.
There was no one out there, so I just walked right in. I thought you might be glad to see me.
Oh, we are. I think we are. And you are...
I suppose I'm in the right place.
Well, it's the right place for some things.
Is this the right place to tell the truth about Gordon Wallace?
It seems to be.
Well, then, on the night of October 25th, that young man, come closer, young man, let me see you better. This young man was with me.
From 12 o'clock midnight until 8 next morning?
Oh, yes. Do you mind if I knit? And I can sit here. Thank you, yes, from 12 o'clock midnight until 8 the next morning.
Was with you continuously?
Oh, certainly, continuously.
Well, Gordon?
Now, where are my knitting things?
Are you willing to give your name and address?
Certainly, I'm willing to give my name and address. What else would I be here for? Oh, but first, could I use the telephone? I should let my family know I'll probably be late getting home for lunch.
Yes, it's right. No, there's someone in there. Here, go through here. Well, Gordon, what do you have to say for yourself?
I understand there's a man about to die for a woman's honor.
Well, that's the plan.
Sorry to upset your plans, but the death seems uncalled for. On the night of October 25th, Gordon Wallace was with me.
From 12 o'clock midnight till 8 next morning?
From 12 o'clock midnight until 8 next morning.
Continuously?
Continuously.
Well, this presents quite a...
Darling! I cannot let you die for me.
Madam, can you take your arms from around my neck? I'm not the... Madam, let me go!
You call me madam after that night together? Oh, my beloved. When I think of those hours I lay in your arms...
Pardon me, but you never lay in my arms.
I understand. You pretend to not know me. You would die to shield me. But you shall not...
Madam, you're making a mistake.
No! I am not making a mistake. You shall not die for me.
I don't intend to die for
Love
you.
is so beautiful, so ennobling when I think of that night, October 25th, midnight to 8 a.m., continuously.
Well, Gordon, you didn't understand women as well as you thought.
Neither did you.
Mr. Bates,
Yes, Sheriff.
more women came. 6 women are out here.
Don't let them in. You see, dying for a woman's honor isn't as easy as you think.
I'm not going to be made a fool of.
Can you help it?
They won't go away. I don't know what to do with them.
All right, I'm coming.
So, Mr. Gordon Wallace.
Yes?
You're thinking of dying for a woman's honor.
Well, I mean...
Do you think that's a nice way to treat the lady?
Please leave me alone.
You should think of the woman's feelings. You have no right to destroy her life.
Destroy her life?
Certainly. A life that someone has died for is practically a ruined life. How will people think of her from now on? A woman that someone has died for. What can be worse than that?
But...
Did it ever strike you as funny that woman's honor is only about one thing and that man's honor is about everything but that thing?
Well... What?
Woman's honor means woman's virtue. But this lady, for whom you propose to die, has no virtue.
Be careful what you say.
I'm being very careful. I'm thinking it out just as carefully as I can. The night of October 25th, or maybe sometime previous to that, she lost her virtue. And you propose to die to keep us from knowing about this loss. That's true, isn't it? On the night of October 25th, from 12 o'clock midnight till 8 next morning, she lost her virtue continuously. You aren't dying to keep her virtuous, but you're dying to keep us from knowing she's not virtuous. Seems ridiculous, no?
It is noble beyond words.
I forgot you were still here.
Well, hello. Are you both here for...
I suppose so. 3 people with one thought.
Perhaps we are 3 hearts that beat as one.
Oh, I like that!
Well, now what happens?
We can't all do this. We could draw lots.
Love conquereth all things.
Even the female brain.
I wonder why you both came.
Why did you come?
Oh, I have children of my own. I thought he's just a nice boy, and probably she's just some nice girl who's afraid of her mother. And I thought what an awful pity to let him die or go to prison. I said to myself, it would be just like a lot of men to fuss around about a woman's honor and really let it hurt someone. So I decided I'll go. What harm can it do me? Now, where are my knitting things?
Okay.
You see, I'm in the habit of trying to save lives. I do nursing, practical nursing, and I didn't happen to be on a case just now, so I thought, well, this will be my case. I wonder if the real girl will come.
I wonder.
The real girl is here.
Oh, it's not you. You first thought it was the lawyer. Anyway, people who do things don't make so much fuss about them.
I think she, the real she, will have to come.
I don't see how she could stay away. I hate a coward.
Some women do think a great deal about their honor. It's usually women who are ill or who don't have much else to take up their time.
Oh my, who are all of you?
You're back? Why didn't you stay away?
You've come.
Me?
Are you the real she?
She is not. You don't need to be here. None of you need to be here.
I need to be here.
It's true, we aren't all needed. Who would be the best to stay?
I said we should draw lots.
Tell me, why are you here?
Well, you see, I haven't had any honor to worry about, and I haven't had for some time. So I thought, if the sacrifice of a woman's honor is going to save a man's life, let me, who have none, nobly sacrifice mine.
What do you mean you haven't had any honor for some time?
Oh, I haven't had my honor with me since I was 17.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes. When I'm exhausted, I'd like to have it again. You see, honor camouflages so many things. Stupidity, selfishness, greed. So without it, you're almost forced to be a decent person, and that can be so tiring.
That's true.
But I'll tell you why I'm really here. When men begin to sob about woman's honor, they get my goat. I mean, woman's honor would have died out long ago if it hadn't been for men talking about it.
But I suppose it really has to be kept up as long as it gives men such noble feelings. I was thinking... Another one.
Sit down and wait your turn.
Are you all ahead of me?
Your number seems to be 5. Have a seat.
All right.
You look young for this.
True. The same can't be said of you.
And why are you here?
I guess I'm here for the same reason all of you are.
But we're all here for different reasons.
Say, what are you trying to put over on me? Suppose I think you're here for your health or to show off your great beauty? Hardly. Anybody could dope out why you're sitting here.
Well, why?
Oh, come on. Like, you're not here for money, same as I am?
Money?
I'm sorry you said that.
How sordid! How desecrating!
Hey, I don't like the atmosphere of this place.
We don't like it as well as we did.
A business proposition is a business proposition. What a man needs and can pay for...
You're horrible! Love is so beautiful!
Well, suppose it is. What's that got to do with it?
You're awfully hard for one so young.
I may be hard, but I'm not a nut.
Woman's honor doesn't play much part in your life, does it? Or woman's self-respect, either?
You think you can sit there and insult me? I don't know what you are, but I'll have you know I'm an honest working girl.
At least you're honest.
All I came for is the stenographer job, but this place is too batty for me.
Oh, it was all a misunderstanding. Life is paved with misunderstanding.
Well, if the real she is here and really minds losing her honor, then she could just go home. We can't all lose our honor. It might do the young man more harm than good.
What is woman's honor?
The great lady speaks.
And I ask you, what is woman's honor?
A thing men talk about.
A safe corner.
A star to guide them!
Guide them where?
You got me.
Aren't we something more than just things to be noble about?
What we've really been is kind. We haven't deprived men of the pleasures of being noble. If we do it now, it will leave them in a bleak world.
Can't we put something in its place so they won't be too desolate and yet we won't be so
Bored.
If we could only get them noble about something else. I hate to take it away from them entirely. It's like giving up smoking or drinking. You have to do it gradually, and there should be something to put in its place.
If we could only think up a new vice for them.
Yes! We need to break free from men's noble feelings. I speak for all the women of my, shielded life, all those smothered under men's lofty sentiments. Something must be done to save us. Our honor has been saved too many times. And so, when I read in the paper this morning that woman's honor was being saved again...
Read in the paper? Then you're not the one?
No, but...
Are you a stenographer? I hope.
No.
I wonder if she's...
I wonder as well.
Hey, don't ignore me because I'm not this particular woman. That's merely a detail. I am a victim of man's evil need for nobility. I'd rather die than go back to it. Help me lead another life. I need to be the one that's lost her honor.
Should we?
Maybe we should. She does seem to need it so.
Yes! Now all of you go.
Even me?
Especially you.
I am not going.
Oh, come on. We had it all worked out.
I will stay.
You think she's the she?
Tell us, are you the woman Gordon Wallace was with on the night of October 25th? From midnight to 8 a.m. continuously?
Yes.
Of course, we've all said that.
But she does say it in a different way.
I think I believe her. Come on, you shielded one. You need to go too.
Perhaps. No. Do you think she has the right just because she is the one? What can it do for her? And how through her can we reach my poor sister smothered under woman's honor? I insist upon it. I am the one.
You are not the one.
Now, I think to avoid trouble between you two, I had better stay. I'm a nurse and a mother. I can always fix everything.
No, you have too many other things to do. I'm the one to remain. I'm uniquely fitted for it.
You aren't fitted for it at all. There is no one less fitted for it than you.
How do you make that out?
You don't need it. Woman's honor never hurt you.
Damn, that's true.
The rest of you need to leave.
So, Gordon Wallace, we rather forgot about you. Do you know this woman?
Of course not.
Then why are you so afraid of her?
I'm not. Too much.
But you were going to help me lead a better life, and now you stand here quibbling over a petty question of fact, when the whole great question of escape from woman's honor is at stake.
My heart is still full of love. My heart leads me. My heart tells me.
Tell your heart to shut up.
Ladies! I'm sorry to find you in this mood. I had hoped while you were here you might arrive at some understanding. Well, now, ladies, let us drop personal dissensions for the moment. This unfortunate young man, Mr. Wallace, is much moved by your generosity.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. He had made up his mind to die for woman's honor. Now it seems he doesn't have to. A change of plan to which he has not yet adjusted himself, so he's unable to select the lady who was with him.
Continuously.
Continuously, on the night of October 25th, so we need to select for him. If a woman's honor is to be sacrificed, may I, without indelicacy, inquire who would sacrifice least?
I would.
You would.
The rest of you can talk as long as you like. I will stay.
Well, there seems something final about that.
So you really are the one.
I am the one to stay.
Now don't cheat. Tell us, are you...
Cheat? Oh, you say to me, don't cheat? I've been cheated. Cheated out of my chance to have a man I wanted, and cheated by another man who had what he wanted. Then this man who I never wanted saved my woman's honor. He married me and cheated me out of my life. Oh, I'm just something to be cheated. That's the way you think of myself. Until this morning, until I read about Gordon Wallace. Then I saw the way to get away from myself. It's the first thing I ever wanted to do that I've done. You won't cheat me out of this, don't you try.
But see, she's thinking in just a personal way.
Of course I am.
But think of our poor sisters, all those unfortunate
The
women.
only unfortunate woman I'll think about is myself.
You hear her? The only unfortunate woman she'll think about.
You really must ask you.
Love is so beautiful.
Oh, hush.
You can't cheat just because you've been cheated.
You say cheat to me again. Oh, you say cheat. You say cheat.
Ladies,
to
perhaps
me.
we can work out some way.
Shut up!
There is no woman. I'm not saving a woman's honor. I just wanted people to believe I was, so I'd be thought of as noble. So I would die with a man's honor.
Well, that's stupid.
Naturally, cheated again.
Maybe I can still be home in time to make lunch.
I still believe in love. I'm just not sure what it is now.
You know what this means, Gordon Wallace? We're all still living under woman's honor.
So you're guilty?
No, but I got them to leave. That's worth getting hung for.
You've been listening to Woman's Honor by Susan Glaspell. In this episode, in order of appearance, the lawyer was played by Guy Aiken. The prisoner was played by Kai Alfonso. The shielded one was played by Catherine Haynes. The motherly one was played by Kate Monahan. The scornful one was played by Angel Lynn. The silly one was played by Maya Berry. The mercenary one was played by Bryce Kirkland. And the cheated one was played by Cecilia Huang. Woman's Honor was adapted and directed by Doug Grissom and recorded at the WTJU studios with sound design by Louis Reining. The recording engineer for all plays is Louis Reining. The executive producer of She Wrote Plays is Nathan Moore, and I'm Mandy Schuker. Music in this episode by Blue Dot Sessions. You can hear all the plays in this series at shewroteplays.org.